Good morning, and I just barely made it. I mean, it's like 11:59. It's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. I am in my room. I don't have my lipstick because it's downstairs, but Aura and Dennis are both downstairs. Aura just had her physical therapy, which went very well. We really like this guy, but sadly, we are no longer in his territory. But his wife does the same thing, and we are going to meet her next week, I hope. So that'll be good. So I decided to do this in my craft room, which now has watercolor stuff all around me, which is kind of fun. I haven't started yet. I am planning on doing some painting today. I have cleared a bunch of stuff out of the dining room, which I was going to show you, but then didn't. I will do that tomorrow. And I had a very nice tripod from Dennis's camera that used to live up here, and I thought, oh, couldn't find it, so I've rigged something up, which seems to be working fine. If I could remember where I took that tripod. Oh, I took it to my mother's memorial. I wonder where. It's probably in the dining room. I probably will come across it when I clean the dining room. But I took it because I thought I might be recording the service. That's where it went. No, I don't know where it is now. I'm sure I brought it home. Anyway, my rig seems to be working fine, but I'm looking very washed out. I need my lipstick. I don't wear makeup anymore. I wear lipstick for you. I don't have anything like, I don't know. Sometimes I see women my age or women with their faces in my same condition of wrinkliness and wonder, maybe not so much, the makeup may not be working so great, so I'm not that inclined to start experimenting. But my nose seems red. Well, I'm using the natural light. Oh, guess what? Natural light from outside, where it just this minute stopped flurrying. I had my first snow flurries this morning. It was so exciting. But anyway, it's dreary out there, but I'm getting the light from my big window here. And yeah, so I'm feeling like, oh well. You know what I look like, and I've looked a heck of a lot worse, I'm sure. So I'm not going to worry about it. Meanwhile, Aura's physical therapy went really well. She, she's needs to work on her strength on her legs, and so we help her as best we can. And having a professional guidance is very comforting, and we really like this guy, Sean. So we'll see how we like Holly, his wife. I'm sure we'll like her too. Meanwhile, yesterday I wrote a big email that I needed to write to my lawyer, so I did my executrixing, and I cleared space on my dining room table. It's not completely clear, but Dennis has a plan for half the stuff on that table was not mine. He has a bunch of winemaking stuff laying out on that table because, he sanitizes it and cleans it and everything and lays it out to dry, and it just stays there. Well, to be honest, my cookie sheets that I make my crackers on and my muffin tins that I make my popovers with, they sit there too because it's easier to just put them on the dining room table than to put them away. So this is how our life works. So anyway, it will be relatively straightforward to clear that table so that we'd be all set for Thanksgiving. And I'm very confident. I have a whole week. Thing we have to do, though, is sit down and write out our menu and figure out our grocery list. Yeah, so I have been thinking about going to the fish store and getting myself some oysters, and it just occurred to me that I think we're going to have probably salmon with our turkey because Allison is a pescatarian, so she never ate turkey anyway. We always had an alternative. It used to be like ham and turkey, but now it's salmon and turkey. And but if I go to the fish store today, I can't get the salmon unless I'm going to freeze it. And why get frozen salmon, Anyway, I could go twice to the fish store and still get my oysters for today. We'll see. We'll see if I do that. It is now raining, no longer flurrying, so I may not be that inclined to go get oysters for my snack. But Dennis has D&D tonight, and I'm feeling like I really want to treat myself to something. And I'm trying to think of things that I really want that, you know, the kind of things I crave that are actually good for me. And so oysters came to mind. We shall see. Meanwhile, yeah, so I didn't really knit yesterday. I'm in a place where I'm trying to give myself grace because, you know, I just need to let myself be myself and feel my feels and you know, whatever. I'm catching myself just sitting here looking out the window talking to you and not looking at you, and I apologize for that. But the way my days are working out right now, you know, Aura goes up about 8 to her room, or 8 or 9, and after that I have no desire to do anything. I don't want to watch TV, I don't want to read, I don't want to knit, I don't want to do anything. I just want to be tired enough to go to sleep, and I'm not. So I think I need to think about that and figure out. First of all, it's okay. I can be that way, and I have to let myself be that way. But the other thing is, maybe I need to just get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, because I'm okay during the day. Just get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. And then when she goes up at 9, by 9:30, 10 o'clock, I'll be tired, right? I don't know. I don't know what the solution is, but I'm trying to give myself grace, and it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. But it's kind of boring. You know, you sit there, you don't want to do anything. I mean, it's boring. I've started like watching movies I've seen before, but I get halfway through, I'm like, I don't care. I started reading a book, get partway through, I'm like, I don't care. You know, I just can't gin up energy or enthusiasm, even a modicum of enthusiasm for anything. And I do, part of me does think if I just picked up my knitting and just knit for a while, it would be soothing to me. So maybe I'll force myself, can you believe it, to knit on my sleeve a little bit tonight and just see if I'm right about that. And if that is soothing enough to me, that makes me happy. I wish I liked, you know, Hallmark Christmas movies. There's so many Christmas movies on my TV at the moment and on Netflix and everything, you know. I wish I liked them, but I don't. I don't like them. So, because that would just be mindless, easy, you know, but I don't enjoy them very much. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll just set my alarm. Get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and see how that works for me. Because those few hours by myself in the morning with my coffee, with you, with my yoga, might work. And then I'd be tired. And then I could go to sleep, which is what I feel like I want to do. So I'll try doing that. I'm sorry, I'm looking out the window again. But it started to snow again. I have a little bit of flurries every once in a while. I'm so excited. Danielle had snow. She showed it on Instagram. I couldn't believe it. I was so jealous. She's in Kentucky. They got snow. But apparently northern Pennsylvania, some places got a foot. Well, we're getting a little bit of a flurry. So we're just in the wrong part of Pennsylvania if I'm looking for a lot of snow, I guess. We hardly got any snow last year in the wintertime. Yeah, I think we only had a shovel once or twice. You tell me. You were there with me. But I'm pretty sure we didn't shovel more than once or twice. So, but it's pretty coming down. I did not end up having a fire yesterday. It actually brightened up in the afternoon, and the sun came out, and we walked. We had a very nice walk. And so it didn't feel quite so cold and damp and close where, when I was doing my vlog. I should have my fires during the day. I have this weird schedule in my head of my day. And it has been that way since I retired. Like, I do not watch television during the day at all. However, sometimes my TV's on, but I'm watching YouTube. I'm only ever watching YouTube during the day, or we sometimes put easy listening or, music on for Aura if she's downstairs. But I don't watch TV, anything TV. I don't watch Netflix. I don't watch anything that in my mind is TV. Never daytime TV. I've never seen The View. I've never, my sister used to watch soap operas. It's like she's the only person I know watched soap operas in this day and age. She watched soap operas. I forgot. I don't remember which. I mean, I don't think there are a lot of them on anymore, so I don't know what the choices are. But she watched her soap opera. She really enjoyed it. But I have these weird rules about the day and when things are appropriate and when things are not, in my head that I made up. And I don't even realize I have these rules until I really start to think about it. And I've recognized the no TV during the day for a long time. But no fire during the day either. It's got to be dark. Which, now that it's getting dark at 4:30, 5 o'clock, it works okay, But like yesterday, I felt like I should have a fire in the, when I was talking to you. But no. Now, if we were in a situation where we were getting our heat, our warmth, our necessary house warmth from a fire, that would work really well. So I could have a fire during the day. But mine will give off heat. And this, if I want to get rid of Dennis, I ask him to make me a fire, and he'll leave. He'll make me the fire and make sure it's going good. And then he'll say, "You're in charge," and he'll leave because the living room gets too warm for him. And I've told you this before a million times, the thermostat is in that room. So if I have a fire, the rest of the house gets cold. I have to keep that in mind for Aura, because if she's up, if she goes upstairs after we've had a fire, then her room is going to be cold. But she does have throw blankets and things that she can put on herself. So that should be fine. Anyway, I have to think about what are my other rules. My other rules that I don't, that are sort of unconscious, that I'm rule or routine. I mean, calling it a rule is a little strict, but a routine. My routine is I don't watch TV, but I watch things on my TV, but they're not TV. They're YouTube. Yeah, I know. Sometimes when I sit and think about me, I think I'm very strange. But then I think that's probably true of a lot of people. Most people have some very strangeness going on. Anyway, whatever. All right. So meanwhile, today I'm going to continue working in the dining room, and I should have a more normal schedule tomorrow, so I'll be downstairs doing my vlog. And so I can show you the progress that we have made. Dennis has a plan for his wine stuff, so I am hoping that it will be obvious to you that we've made progress in the dining room. It's obvious to me, but, I know the things that I moved. So we shall see. There's a box on the floor in the dining room that has the stuff that was on top of the refrigerator when we bought our new refrigerator, which must be, a year and a half ago? 2 years ago? I don't think we need that stuff. It's like the old, Mr. Coffee teapot. There used to be a Mr. Coffee tea maker. So we have a teapot that's from Mr. Coffee, I think. We have a teapot that was a gift that we will be keeping for sure. But anyway, there's this box. And obviously we didn't need it back on top of the refrigerator because there are things on the refrigerator and it's not those things. So there's all kinds of stuff in the dining room that could use some attention. But we're just family for Thanksgiving, and we're going to be just family for Christmas, so it's not like these people don't know about me. And they love me anyway, and I'm very lucky that they do. All right, I'm rambling, and I'm sitting here with my watercolor stuff next to me thinking, I might do some painting today. Although Dennis has D&D tonight, so I think tomorrow night after dinner, I'm just going to ensconce myself up here. Of course, I have to use lamps because the natural lighting won't be happening after dinner, but we shall see. Anyway, I'm going to stop going on and on. I don't have my glasses on, but I think I've been talking for quite a while. And I have to do my yoga. I did my yoga up here yesterday. I brought in a folding chair that I think will be, brightens up the room when I get out of the way. Folding chair that I think will work better because I've been doing my yoga outside, which I can't do anymore because it's now snowing. The chair in the where we eat works great because I can put a chair. It doesn't have any arms and it works good. But this folding chair worked very well yesterday, so that's what I'll be doing today. Oh, excuse me, I got hiccups. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please. Stay safe and stay safe.